I will greatly rejoice in the Lord. My soul shall be joyful in my God. Now listen to this. For he has clothed me with the garments of salvation. He has covered me with the robe of righteousness. As a bridegroom decks himself with ornaments, and as a bride adorns herself with jewels. Now listen to this. He's talking about how he is so rejoicing. The way he puts it is very interesting. I'll greatly rejoice. In the Hebrew language, when they want to emphasize something, that word is repeated. It should be read like, I will rejoice, rejoicing. He's actually repeating that verb. I will rejoice, rejoicing. Why does he have to say, I'll rejoice, rejoicing? Why can't he just say, I rejoice? That should be enough. But he wants to say, I'll rejoice, rejoicing, because this is not a matter to simply rejoice. It is to rejoice and be rejoicing while you rejoice. It's a double blessing that is given to us. That is why so much rejoicing is there. Rejoicing. When anybody understands this truth, there will be a lot of rejoicing. And the truth is about righteousness. Listen to that. He says, he has clothed me, he says, with a garment of salvation. If that is what has happened, and that's all has happened, I should still be thankful to God and give him a million thanks because of what he has done. The garment of salvation, where I'm saved from my sin, the power of sin, and the penalty of sin. That's so wonderful. You have clothed me with the garment of salvation, he says. That's wonderful. That itself is wonderful. Nothing more is really needed. But look at how wonderful it is. He has given something more. He says, he has covered me with a robe of righteousness. This is the second thing. What a great blessing. See, salvation is something so great. He's given us much more, exceedingly above all that we can ever ask or think. It's not just the salvation from the penalty of sin and the power of sin, but it is the bestowal of his righteousness upon us, which makes it so precious. You have clothed me with the garments of salvation, and covered me with the robe of righteousness. Not only am I saved from the penalty and the power of sin, but I'm also given Christ's righteousness, covered me. The covered me is a very interesting thing. One modern translation says, he has wrapped me around with the robe of righteousness. Why? This is so important. See, the devil comes with his biggest weapon, guilt. He wants to prove that you're a sinner. He wants to find something wrong with you. But the Bible says, he has not only given me salvation, the garments of salvation, which says that I am free from the power of this devil and power of sin, this nature, this evil nature. Not only am I free from that, I am also endowed with Christ's righteousness. And that is not an ordinary thing. I am wrapped around with it. That means the devil can look at me from this side, from that side, from behind, from the front, from the top, from the bottom. He likes to look at you from all angles so that he can get a glimpse of some sin that is there, something wrong with you, some blemish, some wrinkle, something somewhere, so that he can point out, there it is. He looks from every side, but the fact is you are wrapped around with the robe of righteousness. No matter from which angle he looks at, he cannot see anything but the righteousness of Jesus himself. His righteousness. Only the righteousness of Jesus he can see.